Hello! Welcome everybody back to another episode in our Let's Play. This is Aholibamah, and as you can see, Budget Unicorn is down there and he's struggling with a ladder. In case you hadn't guessed, yes, Budget Unicorn is my son. So he's joining us. Today, we're going to set up the oak portion of our tree farm here. And after we get that set up, we're going to go work on the bone crusher, which is what I'm calling our bone farm. So, without further ado, let's get on with it. Okay, so the oak portion of our tree farm here, as you can see, we've already got the dark oak going on over there. And then I tried to do spruce, but I think I'm in the wrong biome. If anybody knows, can you please let me know in the comments? I don't think I can grow the 2x2 spruce trees. So I set up these torches. What I did was I gave a space of 3 for the leaves of the dark oak, and then another space of 3 for the leaves of the oak, so that hopefully they don't interfere with each other and I lose saplings. Then we've got our planks that we're going to use to pillar up. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And on top of that, we're going to put slabs. Now, I know this is likely to cause issues with me falling. And then it'll hurt. But if I can just get this slabbage going on, then we'll be all set. Here, hey Budget, you want to go ahead and set up the trees underneath here? You can take out those torches and start planting some. And what this does is it prevents them from growing too tall, because it's a pain in the butt to try to chop down a tree after it's spread out like a crazy weed. So if we limit them to only being the small oak trees, then we get a lot less problems. So, oh, hello. You don't belong in my base. What in the world? How did you get in there? You must have climbed down the mountain. I'm going to have to do some more work on that to make sure that can't happen. Okay, so some adjustments to this on my way down so that I don't get hurt. I'm not going to jump. Okay, so now we've got those lined up. They're all ready to go. And that will keep them from growing into the tall oak trees so that we can get them from the ground here. Just chop, 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 chop. And that'll work out great. I will take these spruce and I'll just make a row. Make sure they're far enough. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then I'll give it 1, 2. That looks good. We'll put it next to the torch. And this one will go, we'll put it there. And then the birch, we'll probably want to expand before we can do that. So I will throw down a couple of these so that we can store our stuff. Hey, this is a good place. And throw some saplings in there. And why not? Some wood. Okay. Alright, Budget, do you have any buckets?
No.
Okay, well, we're going to want some buckets. Oh, look, it's already begun. We're going to want some buckets. So, why don't you go grab some iron out of my chest and make a few buckets and fill them up with water. Because the more we have, the easier it'll be. Ninja sniped a bucket on my way down. I'll grab the creeper goods. Yay! Okay. Slam it in my face. I've got 2 buckets. So if you grab 2 buckets, then we'll be good to go.
Yeah, buckets.
Okay. Oh, do you have a pickaxe yet? Because I know you didn't earlier.
No.
Grab some iron for that too. Actually, make 3 of them so that you have 2 and you can bring me a spare. I'm going to head down there and start setting up. Whee! We've got a ladder so I don't have to get hurt now. Okay, so come back in here. We probably want to light this a little more. Where's my torches? We'll throw that there. That'll work. Okay, so here we have our skeleton spawner. Now, the deal with these is any spot, including in the middle of the air, that has a light level less than 7 can spawn skeletons. Up to, I believe it's 3 blocks away, but it might be 4. So just to be safe, 1, 2, we're going to go 2 out that way. And then we got 1, 2, 3, so we'll extend it 1 more here. And we got 1, 2, so we're going to extend it this way. 2 more. Okay, and Budget is going to go ahead and take care of that direction over there. So, then what you want to do is, so that they don't get stuck on top of this, you throw any kind of slab on there so that nothing can spawn in it. And because we're going to be ripping out some floor, I'm going to stick some torches on the side of this because that's going to help us to keep the spawns down so that we don't get attacked while we're working. Okay, so now we just square this out and we'll bring you back after we're done with that. Welcome back, everybody. So, Budget and I have done a little bit of digging here, and we got this all squared out, as you can see here, through Budget's head. Ooh, some extra coal that we didn't grab. So anyway, what we've done, and that's generated really weird with half of the structure down below the other half. What we've done is we've taken it out 4 blocks like we talked about. And then we went ahead and we dug down 3 blocks because it can spawn them. I believe it's 2 blocks up and 3 blocks down. Excuse me. So now we're going to put a floor on this and then dig a trench, and we're going to put in some water supplies, some source blocks that'll wash into the middle so that we can channel them to where we want them. And we'll be right back after we get that taken care of. Hey, welcome back. We've done a little bit of work and we're ready to show you some stuff that we've done. So we've got this nice stairway to get down here easier so we don't have to jump down the pit of doom. And then, ah, I fell in. Okay, so I can't quite make it out. Nope. There we go. See that dirt? No. Anyway, so I'm down in the channel where we will be flooding them. Flooding the skeletons to, and someday I'll figure out how to get out of it. But I wanted to show you the equipment that we gathered for this. If I can, no, options. Thanks. Okay, in this chest here, we've gathered up the supplies that we need. So our plan is, oh, some water. Wow, I'm good at this. Okay,
I'm good
so
at this.
our plan is, we'll come up here and take a look. Okay, now
I'm
you
just
can
gonna
see.
keep this.
So down there, we have these two rows of dirt holding back the water. And we put light on them so that we can see and we don't get spawns while we're doing it. When we're ready, what we're going to do is break all the dirt and the torches and then jump in the channel and then swim up to the end over here without falling in this time. And then we're going to have a tube going up, and we've decided we're going to make it out of glass because that'll be fancy. And the tube will go up and then over a few blocks and then come down right where this torch is. And it's important for our purposes. This is a mob softener is what we're creating here. Is the important part is that from the point where they land, it needs to be 22 blocks that they fall. So we will start by digging up here 22 blocks. And then over this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. And then coming straight down into there. And then we will set up all of the water in the channel and then in the tube so that they swim up the tube, and then it will have more water at the top that pushes them over, and then they will be pushed and fall down here. Okay, so now the things that we need for this are in this chest. We have here, we have ladders so that we can get up the tube so that we can climb up 22. So we gather 22 of them just so that we know how high we're going, and it makes it a lot easier to figure out when you're at the top. Then we have buckets of water for use in actually setting up the water. We create an infinite water source and then we just continually draw from that in order to put all the water in. We have signs to block water, and we have glass for our tube, which is not necessary, but we thought it would be fun. I have 10 iron here because I want them to land on a hopper because it's a lot more convenient than picking up all the drops. And we have plenty of wood to make the chests to make the hoppers. Then, just for good measure, I threw in a stack of cobble because you never know when you're going to need to scaffold or build some structure around it, and cobble is kind of what we have at this point in the game. So we're going to do some work on that, and we will come back. Okay, so here we are. We've set everything up. We've got signs down the middle so that all the water pushes to the middle but doesn't go down the hole. Then we've set up water streams down there using signs to stop it and redirect it so that it continues going that direction into our channel. Now we have the difficult and frustrating job of breaking all the torches and the dirt and getting out of here before we get attacked. So, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's start with the torches. I'll get the ones on the spawner, and then I'll hit my walls, and then we'll break the dirt, and we'll make a run for it. Lastly, we switch to axe and break all the ladders on our way down. You ready? If you get all the
Sure.
torches off your side and dirt, then just jump in.
Okay.
Here we go. And it begins. And my shovel breaks. And they shoot me over the hole.
Oh crap.
Okay,
I'm in the
now
hole.
hurry along it. Get there before them.
Wait, which way does it go? This way?
So,
Die.
now we're surrounded by skeletons and trying to hurry and get to the end of the tunnel before them so that we can break all the ladders so that... Hello?
What?
Come on.
I'm going.
I'll have to kill these skeletons. Okay, go down the ladder. Go down. Go
Going
down.
down. I can't.
Really?
Yeah, it's not right. There we go.
They're fighting each other for a minute.
Okay.
And then... Get out of my way. Get wrecked.
Get all the wreck.
There we go. Oh my goodness, they keep coming. Which is kind of a good thing. So then I take out all the ladders. And then we put in a cobblestone so that we can keep them in.
Like that.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. No, you don't got it. Yes.
What?
Yes, you do got it. Never mind.
What
So
do
then
I got?
we might want something to stand on.
There we go. Got it.
And something for them to land on. Good job. So, assuming I got all the ladders, we should see them flowing through here. I hear them.
Hey, look.
They didn't have any problem being all over us a minute ago.
So,
There went a couple of them. So we now have the bone crusher ready. So for testing purposes, let me see. I've got a bone. You got a bone?
no.
Here.
Wait, maybe I do. Yeah, I do. Look at that.
I put one in the chest. Okay.
I got a bone.
For testing purposes, one whack with a bone.
Yeah.
How's it working for you?
It's working.
Awesome. So, we might come back with a redesign and make it prettified later, but for now, we got an experience grinder, except when Budget jumps in my way and I whack him with the bone. Now, we might have an issue where you have to stand on the stairs in order for it to be loaded enough, but that's doable. Not a big deal. And then we still have this walkway underneath. Might at some point darken this room a bit, put in some slabs and put glass here so we can watch them go through. But for now, it's functional. We've got us our bone crusher. Good times. I generally use a stake to whack them, but it works just fine with this bone, which is easy enough to get here. So, with that said, that is the end of episode 2. Hopefully, before you see me again, I'll grind up another helmet and we'll have some more fun next time. I'm hoping to mine up some obsidian and a couple more diamonds and make an enchanting table to go with this. So until next time, this is Aholibamah and Budget Unicorn, and we will see you around. Rock on. Woohoo!